So Daniel Chavez is going to lead him off here on 17.5. Two-wheel drive. Expert stock buggy presented by GS Hobbies out on the track. Chavez with a wicked fast Schumacher here this weekend at his home track. Does anybody have anything here for him? Michael Russell in the Schumacher as well. Also at his home track, running in the number 2 spot. McCoy Martin in the number 3. TJ Bradley in the 5. Hunter King in that number 5 spot. TJ Bradley in the 4. They're running pretty much like they started right now. 1st through 5. 6. Dave Witten in the 6. Chad Pete 7. Gavin in the 8. Edwin McTurst 9. And Zach Greeks in the 10. Daniel Chavez coming across the line, opening up the gap here on Russell. Now the gap to 1.4 seconds. McCoy Martin in that number 3. He finds himself 2 seconds back into 2. Hunter King working that number 4. 0.3 of a second away from the 3.
4 minutes left.
Talking to Hunter King earlier, it's been 3 years since he turned a lap here on carpet here at this track at Beachline. 3 years since he last ran the carpet champs. You've got a minute 15 down, 3:45 left to go. Daniel Chavez out in front, 2.5 seconds up on Michael Russell. McCoy Martin holding on that 3, 2.3 seconds back at that number 2. TJ Bradley working the number 4. David Witten in the number 5 spot. David right now 1 second back at TJ. He's 6 seconds out of the race lead. Race number 28, you're coming up next. Daniel Chavez, Michael Russell, McCoy Martin, 1, 2, and 3. Just as they started, TJ Bradley working the 4. Dave Witten picks up a spot as he works his way into the 5. Hunter King right now in the 6.
3 minutes left.
Gavin all the way from the E-Main currently finds himself in the number 7 spot as he's raced his way all the way to the A final. Only making one qualifier here as he had to take his SATs this morning. 2:45 left to go. Chavez still with the comfortable lead up on the field. 3.3 seconds up on Russell. Race number 28 coming up next. Alan Holliday for interview after this race. Alan Holliday for interview after this race, please. With just over 2 minutes left to go, Daniel Chavez 7.5 seconds up on Russell. McCoy Martin finds himself only 1/10 of a second back of Russell. Man, McCoy is all over the backside here of Russell. TJ Bradley right there as well as they go down the back section of the track. Here they come in through the middle section. Left. Oh, no! TJ Bradley and McCoy get together as they come up over that big tabletop. So here we got a 3-way battle now as Dave Witten gets in there as well. TJ Bradley, McCoy Martin, and Dave Witten, 3, 4, and 5. Back section of the track onto the left-hand side. Here they come back towards the tabletop here. TJ Bradley right now with the advantage in that all-white car, white wheels, white wing. McCoy running the pink and purple, currently finds himself in the 4. Dave Witten in the 5. Gavin now works his way to the number 6 spot. Daniel Chavez now with a nearly 10-second lead here up on Michael Russell. Russell 3.6 seconds up on Bradley. Just over 1 minute left to go.
One minute left.
Daniel Chavez, Michael Russell still 1 and 2, but that battle is beautiful for that number 3, 4, and 5 spot. Now as Gavin works his way to the 5, he is all over the backside of McCoy here looking for a way around. They're clearing that lap traffic. Got Edwin McTurst now all left. Mixed up in that battle for the 3, 4, and 5. Edwin going wide in the corner. Give him the room. Gavin putting the pressure here on the backside of McCoy. Here as they go down the back straightaway. These two race together all the time here at Beachline.
30 seconds left.
It's a Beachline locals race right now. Oh, a little bit of a bobble there for Gavin. He's going to lose a position. I believe Dave Witten now looks like he's going to move back up. Daniel Chavez. Oh, no. Got one upside down. That was
15
McCoy
seconds
Martin.
Left.
Daniel Chavez still out in front. 10 seconds right now up on Michael Russell's race clock is about to expire. TJ Bradley coming over here on the right-hand side of the track, coming across that start-finish line now. Gavin in that number 4. McCoy in that
David
number 5.
Witten done.
Dave Witten going to
Edwin
get caught
McCoy
right
is
at the
done.
line as he finishes up into 6. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, guys. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Oh, no, one off the tabletop over there.
Zach Griggs done.
Keep going,
Michael
keep
Russell
going,
done.
keep going. Michael Russell going to come to
Daniel
line
Chavez
into 2.
done.
TJ Bradley going to finish up
TJ
into
Bradley
3.
done.
Daniel
Gavin Simmons
Chavez,
done.
15
Hunter King
seconds
done.
up on the field.
McCoy
Takes
Martin
the
done.
race win.
Chad Pete's
Wow,
done.
what a performance there from Chavez. Alan Holiday's out there. Dennis Covage is out there. Seth Patton's already out there. Bob Marshall's ready. Everybody's going on the tone here in less than 5. Daniel Chavez took the win in A main number 1. Going to look to wrap it up here in A main number 2. Chavez with a wicked fast 2-wheel drive stock buggy here this weekend. Three minutes down, 4 minutes, 4:30 left to go. Daniel Chavez right now with a 2.3 second lead here up on Michael Russell. McCoy Martin working at number 3 spot. David Witten in the number 4. Gavin in the number 5. Man, Gavin from 9th on the starting grid up to the number 5 spot. He's looking for a podium. Oop, got a really long first lap there for TJ Bradley.
4 minutes left.
Chavez coming across the line with the race lead. There's Russell in the number 2. McCoy Martin working at number 3. They win Gavin, 4 and 5. 1:30 down, 3:30 left to go. Gavin now works his way up in that number 3 spot. Gavin looking for a podium position, podium finish. You're on the bubble. If you finish up in the 3 spot, you are on the bubble. You could make the podium, you could not. Daniel Chavez, he will definitely make the podium. No doubt he will either finish first or second. Doesn't matter what happens in this race. Nobody will be able to take at least that number 2 spot away from him. McCoy Martin now up to the number 2. Gavin working at number
3
3.
minutes
Michael
left.
Russell now to the 3 with Gavin 4. David Witten 5. Time winding on down here with 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Race 36 on the track. Race 37 coming up next. It's 2-wheel drive stock truck coming up next. Daniel Chavez continuing to lead the way. 6.4 seconds up on the field. McCoy Martin holding on to that number 2. Now Michael Russell right on his back bumper. That's a battle going down the back straightaway. Got lap traffic there just in front of him. Lap traffic pulls over and lets him go. Here comes McCoy across the big tabletop. Got more lap traffic now in front of him as they work onto the right-hand side tabletop. Across the start-finish line they go. That's Chad Peets there just in front of him. Uh-oh. One goes for a big tumble over. Oh, I think that might have been Michael Russell with a big tumble. That may allow Gavin now to move back up in that
2
number
minutes
3.
left.
Dave Witten right there in the 4 and 5. Hunter King in that number 6. Chad in that number 7. Edwin in the 8. Zach Griggs in the 9. Got TJ Bradley right now scoring in that number 10 spot. I do have a very long first lap for TJ. 1:40 left to go. Daniel Chavez right now with 8.7 second lead up on McCoy. McCoy right now 2.8 seconds up on Mike Russell. Gavin holding on to that number 4. 0.6 of a second back. Chavez still with that race lead. Battle for that number 2 is overall right now is pretty close. Going to come down to a tiebreaker between McCoy Martin and Michael Russell. Race clean now, guys. Race clean. Oh, we got one upside down behind you, Kevin. Behind you, Never mind.
1 minute
I think
left.
still one there behind you. Yep, there we go. Thank you. You got 4 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. Chavez, Martin, Witten, King, Russell, your top 5.
45 seconds left.
Going to have a lot of battles for tiebreakers here. Going to come down to time. Right now I got 2 guys with 2 second place finishes, 2 guys with 2 third place, 2 guys with 2
30
fourth
seconds
place.
left.
So it's going to come down to a lot of tiebreakers here. $15 seconds left to go. A little bit of a long lap here for Chavez. Waiting on to come back to line. There he is. He had a huge lead up on the field, still maintaining big lead. McCoy Martin still working number 2 spot as Hunter King works at number 3. Michael Russell in the 4. They went in 5. All righty, guys. Race
Edwin
clock
Victorious
has
done.
expired.
Chad Pete's
it's
done.
going to be a race back to the
Daniel
line.
Chavez
and
done.
Double
David
A
Whitten
main
done.
win here for
Michael Russell done.
Daniel
TJ Bradley
Chavez.
done. Zach Griggs done.
Track.
McCoy Martin done.
Waiting on
Hunter
King.
King done.
There we go, guys. That's the race. Everybody is done. All righty, guys.